Okay, but still, Mr. Kenneth, he is from Ghana, but he is not yet joined. After joining, actually, so far I am not discussing about the diamond matter with him. Only
Okay.
we are talking about. We discussing actually currently I am dealing with him copper and gold.
Okay. Actually,
Super.
we are basically the focus is rough
Yeah.
diamonds and door gold from ECOWAS.
Okay.
And I have basically representation in Freetown. And
Okay.
Sierra Leone is basically, the sort of a small country. And,
Yeah. I know.
if you want to really implement certain models, we
Uh-huh.
can, do that over there. And I have a gemologist who is stationed in
Okay.
Freetown, and
Okay.
he's taking care of basically all the gold and diamond transactions in ECOWAS countries. And
Uh-huh.
the mission is that all the waste associated with the gold and diamond industry, all the
Uh-huh.
scams and number of other things, which is going on out there,
Uh,
and government is basically not getting the revenue which
okay.
they should be getting to
Mm-hmm.
improve the infrastructure and everything. So
Okay.
our proposal is basically this, that since we have technologies to improve the quality of life of the
Uh-huh.
farmers as well as the gold miners. So
Okay. Okay. Actually,
that is what the proposal is. And
mm-hmm.
so I think
uh,
Ernest is also here.
yes. Yes. Okay.
Good afternoon, Ernest. How are you? Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Sorry, I have to rush in. I had thought the
Voice,
meeting
low
is.
voice.
Can you hear me?
Not soundly.
Okay. Is it better? Because I have to
Yeah.
rush in. I had thought the
Yes.
meeting is 6 p.m. So I have
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yeah. It's great. Great. Good. Now good.
Okay.
Okay, so Ernest, we were just discussing, our sort of a global plan, and especially
Yes.
the plan for ECOWAS countries and
Okay.
in general Africa, basically,
Okay.
to enhance the quality of life of hard-working farmers and gold and diamond miners.
Precisely.
That
Okay.
is the proposal, and
Okay.
we have representation in Freetown. And
Okay.
although Ghana is a wonderful country, and a lot of opportunities exist in Ghana, but
Hmm.
we have some direct connection through our consultants in UK, and they are
Okay.
in direct contact with the government of Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And so we decided that, okay, it's a small country, the government is cooperating with us, and so we will be incorporating our company SAMS TQLMA Global as a foreign direct investment company, because the incentives are being offered by generally all the governments if we bring in the foreign direct investments. So idea is basically very simple, that we have the diamond buyers as well as I am a gold buyer myself, although I also
Okay.
sell
Okay.
to foundation buyers. The couple of largest buyers in the world are my clients. So but that was a driving force besides. And since we are integrating our climate smart technologies, and we can improve the efficiency of the coal mines, so we can offer these buyers very good deals, as well as enjoy the optimum profits. So all the
Okay.
stakeholders will enjoy the optimum profit, because now they are getting access to the climate smart technologies, their productivity is getting enhanced, And, you know, the miners in our social entrepreneurship project is that the miners and farmers should enjoy a good total quality life. So that is the model. And now tell me something about yourself. Are you a gold miner, and what kind of facilities do you have in Ghana? So maybe you can represent our company in Ghana and execute the project there.
Okay, you are welcome, sir. And thank you for hearing of your objectives so far. And our company is a gold mining company.
Mm-hmm.
We've been mining for the past 15, 16 years now.
Okay.
We mine, we sell, we also buy and supply our buyers as well.
Mm-hmm.
We do a maximum of roughly, let's say, we can do 5 tons per
5
our mining
tons per
site.
month?
Yeah, depending on the clients that we have and the funds available. Because
Okay.
we don't get all the 5 tons from our mines. We also buy from other
Okay,
mining door
obviously.
West
Obviously.
Africa.
Obviously.
Yeah, so that's how we do
So
it.
do you have your own refinery also, or you just do the mining?
No, we have our small refinery, but we cannot refine up to 99.9. We can refine up to 96%.
At this point to
Because,
96, right? Okay. All
yes,
right.
yes. That's what
So
we
the refinery is based in Accra?
Yeah, no, we don't have it in. Yeah, there are refineries in Accra. If you want to use, we can use. However, we have a small refinery at the mining door in
Okay.
the western region of Ghana, where our mining site is.
Okay.
So we mine, we refine before we bring the dory to our storage in Accra.
Okay.
So that's basically what we do. And when there's a client we have to supply, we do the supply through the government assay house at the airport. PMMC, that's assay at the airport, issue the assay report, then customs pick it up and do all the shipping documents for the gold to be shipped to the customer. So
Now
that's basically what we do.
let me ask you a question. Is there an LBMA approved refinery in Ghana?
No, we don't have any LBMA approved refinery in Ghana.
You don't,
No.
okay?
As at now, we don't have.
Okay, now other question I have is how many sort of acreage of mining sites you own, your company owns?
Yeah, currently we are doing almost 32 kilometers square.
32 square kilometers? Okay.
Of mining site that we have, yeah.
Okay, all right. So
Yes,
I think,
that we currently working on.
yeah, that's pretty reasonable size. And, you know, we actually developed a proposal, you know, of setting up a climate smart, you know, industrial park campus, you know, because I represent Energyme University, and
Yes.
and I was looking at, you know, gold mines available in Queensland, Australia, you know. So in one of those mining sites, we developed this proposal of, you know, setting up a university campus so that the current best technologies can be integrated. And, you know, it's sort of, you know, 32 square kilometer means that basically you can set up a small university town, you know, like my,
Yeah,
my
that's
alma
true.
mater, you know, Urbana-Champaign. You know, I graduated from Urbana-Champaign.
Oh,
And
that's great.
Urbana-Champaign basically is a university town.
Okay,
So,
that's great.
so the idea would be very simple now, Ernest, that what we can do is in your mining site, we can start with building this Wheel of Life farm school. And so that in that farm school, we take care of all the positive COVID-19 cases in Ghana.
Okay.
Okay. So idea is
Okay.
basically simple that, you know, all these people, all these cases, which are in cities, you know, in Accra, for instance. And
Yes.
idea is this, that, you know, we test all of them, and whoever, all those families which are positive, we isolate them And then, and in these Wheel of Life Farm School, we can take care of their health. And it's like we are building 200 homes, 5G proof community over there, so that these people can be isolated and taken care of, and and all the climate smart technologies are automatically integrated over there, so that everything which we do in terms of, I mean, all the gold mines will also become a farming site also, because in the 32 square kilometer range, we can do wonderful kind of climate smart farming projects. So whatever we grow or whatever we mine from our mines, we process it right there. So this Wheel of Life Farm School University campus will also have a benchmark climate smart refinery. And that technology is what we have. We are all the technology, developer and a creator. I'm a scientist myself and a chemical engineer. So, this is all our strength. Applying the current best technology. Giving you an example. For instance, we have a few of the refineries, which we have developed, in USA, where we don't use chemicals. Although I'm a chemical engineer, okay? But since chemicals are a problem for environment and for everybody else, for humans, for environments, and all these issues are because of the chemicals. So we have actually developed a refinery which is chemical free.
That's interesting.
So that's a very unique kind of a concept, because all these things, when you are sort of, doing a research and development kind of an environment, all those things are doable and possible. And now the new standard, which is going to be implemented now in the world, I'm actually basically a QA manager of Procter & Gamble, So the current best quality management standard is what we have developed when I was part of that company. And now we are enhancing those standards to climate smart standard, which is better than ISO and which is better than all the available standards of the world today.
Okay.
And the concept for you to start thinking is, what is the standard? How much will it cost and stuff like that? So we are simply saying that this is the only standard in the world which doesn't cost you anything, because, it won't cost you anything. Okay. So we will integrate the standards in your facilities. Okay. And the definition of the climate smart standard is very simple: zero waste. We don't waste anything. Okay. So everything is utilized. It's a self-sustaining facility. Whatever is naturally available in that site will be utilized to, convert, to produce the product in a climate smart manner, meaning that we will be producing our own power. We will be, utilizing the waste to do it. Okay. So we don't need the raw material or ingredients from outside. Okay. Everything within your facility will be utilized to, make it a self-sustaining kind of a university campus town. And then, we will demonstrate that to people like Donald Trump, so that if they want to see what technologies are all about and what hard-working, people, Africans.
He doesn't understand anything of the sort.
Say it again.
I said Donald Trump doesn't want to listen to anything science.
Yeah, actually, what we are talking about is this, okay? We don't care, about who listens to us or who doesn't. We simply do our part and demonstrate to the people that, okay, what we are capable of doing. We don't need anybody's help to do it. Because like I said, if we are trying to do everything in a self-sustaining manner, You're not asking anybody for any help. Simply say, okay, I'm in a business of providing climate smart food, which is going to save you from COVID-19. So when I make that announcement, 7 billion people are my customers today.
Oh, good.
Because everybody is afraid of COVID-19, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And they would say, okay, where is the immunity boosting food, you know? So we are there.
Yeah.
We have immunity boosting food. We have cure for COVID-19. So all the products which is actually needed by today's world, you know, all the things which is being, you know, asked by scientists and, you know, all the experts to do. Okay. We have the capability of delivering on it. So it's very simple. You know, contact trace the people. And I know, you know, if I make this statement that if there is one person out there who is alive and who has COVID-19, it is my agenda to protect myself from COVID-19. I have to take care of him.
Yeah.
If I don't do that, that COVID-19 will come to me, you know. So because it is there.
Yeah, it will come.
It is there and it is not going away, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
So unless I cure that guy, you know, I am afraid of COVID-19 myself, and everybody else should be.
Yes, it's true.
So, and the other beautiful part about this whole project is this, that, you know, once you save somebody's life today, okay, forget about every other business which you are doing. If you get into this business of saving somebody's life, they are your permanent customers.
Of course.
And I tell you how the gold mines in the gold is utilized to economically enhance everybody. Because, you know, currently, whatever currency you are using, that currency is inflationary.
Yeah,
it's paper.
True.
It is paper, right? And the value of that paper currency, whatever you name it, okay, whether it's yuan or dollar or euro or whichever currency you talk about, it is inflationary and it is not going to buy you that amount of material or food which a Pak gold coin, which is equivalent to say €1, you know, in today's currency value, is going to buy for you.
Yeah.
And as the gold prices keep on increasing, it will keep on increasing because why it will keep on increasing? Because I am providing these Pak gold coin to 7 billion customers.
Okay.
Very simple. You see, so the demand is there, right? If people wants to protect themselves from COVID-19, I'm not going to sell my products in euro or dollars. That person has to buy Pak gold coin from me to buy the you know, the products which I'm offering, because that's a better value for them.
Yeah.
Very simple. So, you know, we are all the people who are joining us, and actually the project which we are working on now is a very unique project because we are celebrating International Children's Month in June. And that International Children Month means that, you know, we should be taking care of all our children, okay, who are not getting education and, you know, who are being abused by, you know, parents and by others. So our organization in New York, you know, V.net, actually celebrating this International Children's Month to take care of the children. Every Monday we have this, you know, weekly meetings. And we were discussing, you know, what are the plans for saving the children of the world. So I told them, I mean, the idea came in that meeting, okay? And I told them that, well, I have a proposal. And that proposal is this, that there are 2 billion mothers living on the face of the earth today. Okay? And if we transform the mothers into teachers, okay, that means that the problem of a family is solved.
Yeah.
Because as a teacher, that mother is going to bring in the sustainable income, okay? And that
Yes.
mother is going to be taking care of their children very, very
Yeah.
effectively.
Yes.
I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? So now,
Yeah, definitely.
2 billion mothers, if we take care of them, and I'm sure you love your mother, and you definitely
Definitely.
like to do something for her, you know, to delight her. So
Yeah.
that is a very common bond between a child and a mother,
And the mother, yeah.
right? Everyone would
Yeah.
love to do something for the mother, not on a Mother's Day, but on every day. Okay. So the mothers are enjoying a good quality life. And when they are enjoying the good quality life, they will take care of the children in the best possible way one can expect.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
they are trained in climate smart life. So when you train somebody in a climate smart life, that means that you are actually solving that family's all type of issues which that family might be facing, and that family is going to become self-sustaining. And so now that is a plan of really giving these things to these 2 billion mothers to have 2 billion families are permanent customers.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for deliberation so far. And it's quite welcome. And I would like to have your brochure and go through it again, study it, and make recommendations here and there. However, I just want to know your plan for the gold purchase.
Well, it is very simple. Our goal, LOI, which I just sent you, it is very, very simple. Dubai is not a very good place. Mr. Sai will confirm that because of the duty they have imposed on the door gold. So, that 5% makes Dubai a very unattractive place for doing the gold transactions. So the current gold transactions are being done by our group in Hong Kong. Okay. So Hong Kong is duty free, and what we can do, I think, with your profile, I'm sure you must be having an account in Bangalore refinery. That is one of the LBM approved refineries in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And HSBC is our bank in Hong Kong. And that procedure is pretty simple, for us, is that whatever gold comes to, from your end, you sign a contract. I think, your offer is with us, the SPA. And what we will do is that the gold is going to be transported either via Brinks or through our own aircrafts. Brinks are probably, is in Ghana, and Brinks is a reliable, shipper. So the Brinks actually transports the gold to Metalor refinery in your account, okay? And then we transform your door gold into the Sam's TT bars, which Mr. Sai will confirm there is a very famous product in Dubai to sell, which every jeweler can afford. So those TT bars will be made, and then an assay report will be generated that, this much quantity of 99.999% TT bars has been produced from your door gold, and based on that quantity, and you will be issuing us the invoice, commercial invoice, and we will transfer the payment into your account ledger to ledger or through MT103.
Okay.
That's a procedure.
Okay.
So it's pretty straightforward, and pretty all the sort of bases are covered. Now, generally, when I don't know what your financial position is, but generally when people ask for bank instruments from us, I don't like to provide bank instruments because generally I found out that most of the people, gold sellers, who ask for bank instrument doesn't have the gold.
Okay.
They basically use the bank instruments to finance their mining operation or whatever. And then they don't have the gold in stock, but they are going to be utilizing that instrument to mine the gold and then give it to me.
Okay. So that's your proposition, right?
My
Okay.
proposition is very, very simple, very fail proof.
Wait. You know, we also work in an environment governed by rules and laws. We are not on our own.
Exactly. All
Yeah.
Ghana government
Wait,
regulations.
please. Wait, let me talk.
Okay.
We work under rules and regulations. We are not our own. Yeah,
Okay.
I can mine my metal, refine it. However,
Mhm.
if I have to export it, I cannot export it in a vacuum. The government has to come in over here, check the
Okay.
value of the product,
Okay.
and place his tax on it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And our gold over here in Ghana
Mhm.
is high in demand.
Mhm.
We don't go out looking out for buyers.
Mhm.
So if you ask me to ship my gold to you before you pay me, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. Because I have the Chinese over here.
No, there's no
sitting
issue.
at my-
There is
No,
no issue at all, Mr.
No, you
Ernest.
wait. Let me finish.
Okay.
I have Chinese sitting on my doorstep over here, waiting to take every ounce that I mine. So I don't see why you sitting somewhere calling me I should carry my gold, fly this almost 20 something hours flight
Okay.
to your refinery before I can sell my gold. I don't see it, and I won't do it.
I mean, I have
Unless,
actually highlighted my procedure,
please.
but I
You
agree
wait.
with you. I agree with you, Mr. Ernest.
You wait. Let me finish.
Okay.
Well, I'm not asking you to give your money to me. Otherwise, I'll be a criminal.
Mhm.
However, if you want a product from me, then you have to give some guarantees here and there to convince me to bring my product to you. Otherwise, I have somebody sitting over waiting to take it from me right away.
Okay.
In that case, I wouldn't need you.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my standing here.
Fine,
That's
you
my
give me, forget about the CIF offer. Okay, I agree with you. Because since we are in the business of setting up the gold refineries, you know, where the mines are, so I 100% agree with you that there is no point in incurring the cost of transporting the gold, paying brinks and paying the taxes and all that kind of, nonsense, because that's a waste, and we are in the business of eliminating waste. So what we can do is we can buy any quantity of gold you have available in stock, FOB. Okay. So gold doesn't get transported. It remains in our secure warehouse, which we will create in Ghana, either in your mining site or in our facility in Accra. And we will simply keep it there. And since I want to set up my own LBM approved refinery in Ghana, I can do all the processing there and keep the gold there. I don't need to really transport it.
Yeah, that's welcome. Why not?